2771 Schaaf. We got a whole bunch of overgrown bushes to get rid of, and these trees on the corner. We still got cabinets in the front yard that bulk pickup didn't get. I think we get rid of all this stuff here and probably put in a decent mulch bed around this the front and by the front door. Don't need to change that hose bit about. I don't think we put any bushes or anything. Holy crap. Look at all this junk. Gutters need replaced. There's fascia. Looks like it's in rough shape. This thing's in rough shape. Jeez. It's like totally deteriorating at the bottom. I wonder. Nope. They built it with the sides of the house. No, I guess we could cut it along the brick there if we wanted to. I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to fix it. Maybe parge. I don't know what to do with this stupid thing. We can't really parge it. It's right next to the house. It would look weird. I don't know. We're gonna have to clean it all up, and we're probably gonna have to have somebody replace bricks, fix it. But I'm sure the neighbors will be happy when we clean up all this junk. Tons of junk. Lines off. I don't know. There's a lot of soffit here. The soffits are fairly deep. It would be nice to just make them, just to wrap them. I guess we can price it, see what it is. We get rid of this tree here. This one. This thing here, I think we're gonna have to take all these windows out, and this has clearly been eaten by something, but I think we take these corners out, kind of frame in the corner with some like vertical siding on this and up here, and then put in like a couple of big sliders with put some framing in the middle. Same thing on the sides too. There's a lot of junk here to get rid of. This tree's dead, needs to go away. Wow, this backyard's a jungle. Lots to clean up. Light for that. We try to save the carpet. Looks pretty good. Indoor carpet for outdoor use. We're gonna have to figure out this leak. Sure would be nice. I think we're going to end up having to do something different on this ceiling, because when we change all this, we got this trim piece around the top that's got to come out. And this wall, I mean, this is a 12-foot door. So I think what we do is see what we can get for a new door, sliding door. At the very least, we're going to have to get an 8-foot, but probably a 6-foot slider. It's concrete step, so we can have a sliding the door portion here. And I think, I don't know, depends on which one side we frame in. Depending on what makes sense on the inside, but we'll just make it a 60 or a 72-inch slider. Frame it in. I'm gonna do something different on this ceiling in here. Some kind of I don't know. We'll see what it looks like above and pick something. Some beadboard or something up there. Clean out the window well. Windows are all in pretty good shape on the house. That looks like it needs some. They must have had a fan in this window. That's what they did. They had one of those window fans with 2 different things here. Clean the screens, clean the windows. We got, so the metal, shoot, what do they call that thing up there? It's a sill. The top of all these windows is probably going to need to be sanded and some rusty metal primer put on there and painted white, and probably have to do the same power wash. Might need to power wash the whole house, but we certainly need to wash these. Caulk looks like it's okay, but I need to either wash off that rust or take some white spray paint to the aluminum wraps. That thing rusty up there. This, not really sure what that's for. This louver thing was on that. Just fix that wood and get that back on there, paint it white. Get a new AC. Get some new concrete outside the back of this door. This door needs replaced. New light. The mast for the power it's like broken free, and it's like pulling through the soffit. So probably, that wire. We're gonna need to change the service here. Change the service. Which means we're gonna have to have AEP come and disconnect us at the pole so that this can be repaired. And then the roofer will have to come and fix the roof around that thing. Need to get rid of that white chimney thing. It's a heater in the garage. The fascia all up here is all bad. That needs to be taken care of. What we do, hopefully that flashing along there is okay. And just all this junk needs to go away. Cut down, cleaned up. gutters. This pile of junk needs to go away. See that one, that side can come out. That side's not at all weaved into the brick, it's just up against it. This tree on the corner comes out. I mean, this whole thing. It's kind of a shame. Interesting to try to fix. Yeah, look at that. I think if we're going to try to fix something, we take it apart and we have the mason fix the corner of the house, and then we just eliminate these things because these things have bricks. So I'm sure we can get enough brick out of these things to repair the corners of both sides of the house and make it look good. This concrete is shot here. It's real broken inside the garage. Need a new light. I think we take this curved part off the front and we just figure out how to make it look nice. Got some, I don't know. It's probably going to be better to wrap this soffit. Well, we'll see. If we can fix the wood. We got a post missing here. It's actually leaning there. So it's all got to be fixed. Stuff got rid of. It's concrete gone. It's sinking here, but it's also just shot. You can see how much it's sunk, which is probably why this one fell out, because it sunk so much that it just got too loose. Inside the garage, this doors need replaced, that needs replaced. There's a board on the wall, needs to go away. Furnace goes away, shelves go away. The garage door itself is pretty new. We're probably gonna have to, the opener's fairly new as well. My guess is we're gonna have to take these legs off the bottom. This part, split them off. We're gonna have to, that one's up off the ground, might not be a bad, this one might not have to come off. This one over here, we're probably gonna have to, it's like way down, we're gonna have to take out in order to fix the concrete, because pretty much looks like this slab needs to come out and be re-poured. For sure. We're gonna have to change the panel, which means we're gonna have to see about, it may make more sense to do when we rewire the kitchen. It might make more sense to put a sub panel in the basement and run the kitchen off of that sub panel instead of running a bunch of wires from here. Just gonna have to see what's going on. I mean, we got, yeah, just a bunch of stuff to clean up and figure out what's going on. But we'll definitely have to take out some of the ceiling to get it to work. This thing's got an extension cord running over to there. Guess that's okay. New light in here. This is probably gas. Yeah, I don't know where it goes. There must be a gas something or other out here. It goes through there into the ground, so we'll have to find it inside and disconnect it, and just get rid of that pipe. Probably a grill out there or something. The front door, we get rid of that screen or that security door and replace the front door as well. Paint these, well, that's what that, because that's a crawl space. So that's why those are there. But I think we just cleaned it up. There's a screw on the inside of that. Hold that in so we can take those out, paint the white behind it, and then screw it back in, paint the louvers white, and put it back together. After we replace this, I don't know, I guess the budget's here to replace it, so might as well. It's all cracked and broken there. All this this stuff here, this caulk, needs to come off, needs to be scraped off after the concrete comes out and cleaned out. This driveway is pretty bad. I don't know if it's gonna matter, but I would guess that for top dollar, 320,000 plus house, probably need to fix the driveway. That's my guess. It's pretty bad. All right, back here, I think we can do this. This is about 34 inches. So I think if we, we changed, obviously we're going to change this out to some side or something on the inside that's not going to be crap like that, but some sort of surface material, and make it, well, I don't know. I think if we do, and maybe we can do a board and batten design on the walls here, and same in the corners. And then if we bring this out the same 34 inches and side that in, then what we have left is 9 feet ish from where that is. So I think and right now that is 12 feet total between the two corners. So I think if we put some sort of framing in the middle and we do 2 windows, one on either side, and this is 6 feet. So my guess is we can get 1, 2, 3, 4 identical windows, and then one here that's about half the size of those other ones, because we got 6, 12, and 9 feet. So we frame these corners in so that they're identical distance here and here, same thing here and here, and then we just do some whatever we need to do to space between them. And if we've got to come down, it might make sense to frame these down all the way like this, so that this ceiling is the same all the way around. We'll have to see what those windows cost, because some are tall. They'll be a lot cheaper if they're 25% smaller is my guess. I think we can do that. And we can put I think we put a regular door here. We've got 37 inches from this piece of 1x to this piece of 1x. And so if we put a 2x4 on the flat here that goes all the way up and there, it gives us 34, and then we get a 32-inch door in here. And then outside, we just have to figure out how to trim it out. I think we have enough room here to just frame up 2x4 walls at the bottom. bottom plate all the way to the top. And we just put the board and batten siding on the there and on the corners and the edges, and on the bottoms. I guess we're gonna have to just put some I don't know, put some of that PVC stuff down there to cover everything, but I think we can do that. All right, coming inside the front door here, we've got flooring that needs to come up. There's tile here. Let's go away. Front door needs replaced. This is the front closet. So all this plywood needs to come off. New door here. This will just be nice and clean up there. We'll have to, I think what we do is maybe drywall top of that. I mean, this whole thing is all the way over. We're gonna have to close it off, make sure it's all closed off and cleaned up, drywalled, looking nice. Yeah. I think in my opinion, we take this part out. Take this part out. This soffit goes away. And it's just open. We're gonna have to move these switches, but that's okay. And we're gonna have to replace some subfloor here. It's pretty rotted. We will have to, I think some of this we close off where it makes sense. And then the rest of it we open up, maybe over here. This probably has to stay here. That is probably holding the roof up. So we just keep that, fill it in to wherever it makes sense to get some uppers. And then cut this open as high as we can. I guess we just need to match that. We'll cross, and then we have a bar here on this other side. And actually, I think we raise it up. We'll see how big it is. We can't really do much with, the courts can't be very wide. It can't be wider than like 36. So with how thick that wall is and 25 inches there, you're only gonna have a little bit of an overhang. So I think we have to raise that up to like bar height. Put a bar out. And then we don't even have to, we don't have to worry about this thing, this corner. We just stop it right here, wrap it just a little bit on the corner. This thing just comes down. Actually, it's sticking out. That needs to go away. This bump out thing needs to go away. I mean, we just need to strip this all of drywall and fix it. It's a mess anyways. All this. There's a clean out on this side. I don't know why we have a clean out on this side and the other side. Probably just fix the plumbing. Get rid of that. Have a clean out under the sink only. that. I bet that's a speaker. It looks like a speaker up there. It sure is. Wild. Up here as well. Although this one's gone. That one's gone. This one. Still here. Huh. Anyway, this whole thing's garbage. Gone. Hopefully. That brick is clean back there. That'll be nice. People will like that. Clean this up. It's all drywall. All this paneling goes away. Back to drywall. New lights. This wallpaper comes off the wall. This. Makes, I guess we could leave it. Closets don't hurt. There's lots of mess in the ceiling. Lots of cracks, lots of broken drywall. This was leaking significantly at one time. Hopefully it's all been remedied. I mean, that was leaking really bad over there. So the roof looks newer. So you might have lucked out there. This closet. There's part of me that wants to get rid of it. Can we make... This is so narrow. It's almost... But I guess it's a good spot for the sweeper, or as most of America says, the vacuum. I guess that gives us the ability to keep this nice and long. This uppers and lowers here, because this is pretty much fridge. Stove on this side. Yeah. I think this is pretty much it. I don't think we can really make this kitchen any bigger. I don't think we make it any different. It is kind of weird that you come in the front door and it's right there, but it's not that big of a deal. It's a big, nice, wide open room. I think it makes more sense to have to close off that wall more. So that 4 feet of that is closed in. The door's here, and this thing here, we just close this off a little bit. This beam, we need to wrap drywall. It looks kind of ugly. There's a gap here. I think we paint this dark as well. And then I don't know if I think we just eliminate that piece of wood there. Oops, I can't see it from that. Whatever that is there, hiding that. We either eliminate it or we have to fill in the whole gap around this top. There's a gap all the way around that thing. We figure out a way to fill it in and just paint it. I would like to get rid of this return on this wall. It's going to depend on why it's here. So we peel the paneling off, see what the framing looks like. My guess is that stone is wrapped all the way around, and if it is, we just take this wall and die it straight into there. Paint this. Just clean these things. Clean that, leave it. Paint underneath the stone. Fireplace. There's a nice big solid post in the middle, or in the corner. See if we can clean it out and get that that thing in there that holds the wood, whatever that rack is. I say we just get it out of there, throw it away, and clean it out. Maybe get some high heat paint for the inside, the back of it, paint it black. And I don't know if we try to fix this screen. I don't know if it is fixable. I don't know how it attaches up here. It doesn't seem to, oh, there you go. That moves pretty easily. Maybe we try to just fix it. Parts that are hanging down. Because my guess is a glass enclosure for that. Actually, you know what we could try to find is a screen we just set on there. We just set it on the thing and get two of them. That's what we do. That's disgusting. We need to clean the ductwork. The subfloor in the kitchen is pretty bad. I don't know if I said this already, but looks like we're gonna have to do a bunch of replacing over here and in this area. This is that vent that goes across the stairwell. We can just get rid of it. I mean, we're just gonna put a microwave in here with recirculating air. So you can probably get rid of that and clean up that stairwell. So it'd be nice to eliminate this clean out here. So when we strip all this drywall off, we'll be able to see what we can do with this plumbing here. Get rid of this soffit too. For some reason, this return air in the living room here has, it's like it's only drawing air here, but for some reason they put a vent all the way across. So we need to fill the drywall in to this stud here. Put a smaller grill on it. Okay, back where the bedrooms are. We need to repair the walls, to get a new doorbell, fix the wall behind the doorbell. A shorter light here that will hit you in the head. Obviously doors and trim. We need to do the ceiling. It's lowered. So everything needs to come out and go back to the normal ceiling height. Then we need to, change the lighting situation in here. Smears garbage. Fix the subfloor, take up all this tile. Take the tile off the wall here. Or just cut the drywall off around the tub. Put it in a tub, tile, the tub. That toilet paper holder can come out, the drywall patched. I think we just get rid of this thing. It's old, it's dirty, it's particle board, it's disgusting. Get Get rid of it. Trim, gone. That's beautiful. All that needs cleaned out. I mean, that's just so gross. Windows need cleaned. The glass. The tracks all need cleaned out. It's nice and moldy. Curtain hardware and blind hardware taken off the walls. It's like a piece of wood here. I guess we just clean that up and paint that white. Fix drywall. Fix drywall. This thing has a gasket that's exposed around this opening. I think we fix the put a new piece in there, and if we need the gasket, we can put it up on this piece, not this, and so it's not exposed. This thing, these shelves are gone. Get rid of it. We'll put new shelves in. Piece of glass broken. That thing's broken. It's just a lock or a stay. No, not stay. It's a security thing, so you can't open them very far, but that can just be unscrewed and removed. This thing taken in and repaired. Drywall fixed everywhere. This thing sanded and painted. That shelf thing gone. Master bedroom. Same thing, shelf thing gone. Stuff cleaned. This thing sanded and painted. It's like paint flaking off. This is the thing that's broken. Flip that down, I guess. It doesn't really stop any from doing anything because it's just a piece of plastic. Looks like I need to check the caulk around these windows because this is pretty bad. It needs to. It's really. Just a bad shape. Let's come out. And then, so I think we need to scrape this stuff out. The drywall's bad. It's not really flat. So scrape out bad caulk like that, flatten out the drywall, fix it, re-caulk it, and paint it. Master bathroom. Same thing, tiles got to come off the floor. Ceiling needs to go back to normal height. Ceiling fans, not ceiling fans, bath fans need to be replaced. We need to make sure the bath fan is exhausted out the roof, both of them. This thing. That light doesn't work in there. But this is dumb. It's like a cavern. I think it needs to be taken out. I mean, it's nice and clean and white, but it's really, I mean, it's, I don't know what to do with it out here. It's dumb. So the whole thing comes out. We probably can make it bigger, or probably can't make it deeper, but we can make it, in reality, I bet we can do the same thing we did over at, what's that place we just did? Barbary Hollow, where we make this, we can probably make the opening Well, shoot, we're gonna have to find a shower pan that works. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, we might have to make a shower pan in this one, unfortunately, because of the size, the shape of it. We'll figure something out, but that's got to be dealt with because we can't leave it. Sadly, somebody paid a lot of money for that thing. That they did. So, toilet, vanity, mirror, doors. That toilet paper holder comes out, drywall gets repaired. The master shower is it's like 72 inches wide, this bathroom, 72 wide. And I think we're going to be in the same position as that other bathroom where, but we don't have the space to do what we did there with like a 42 by 42 shower pan or something big like that. Because this is only about, you could probably get a 30-inch deep shower. And I think we just open this up. So ceiling, it's going to be open to the ceiling up here, all the way to the real ceiling. And we take this, part out, so it just goes straight across. And then this, I mean, we only need, we really only need about, I mean, vanities aren't usually the same depth as a cabinet, so even if it was that deep, we only need about 25 or 26 inches here. So we're gonna have a pretty wide opening here. I mean, we can get it almost, 3.5 feet wide. And then we do the glass on top. And that will make that feel less like a cave and be wide open at the top. But I think we're gonna have to do a custom shower pan to utilize this space. So unfortunately we have the budget here. So custom shower pan it is. And we're gonna have to open this wall up. We'll open this wall up from here, I don't know, somewhere. We'll find a vanity that we like, and we'll open the wall just past that. And we'll do the same thing we did at Barberry Hollow, where we put a piece of trim or a piece of countertop material on the top of the wall, tile down the edge. This one will be tiled down to the edge to a curb with a thing on it, with a piece of tile or a piece of stuff. We'll get the same stuff for the top of this as the top of the curb. All right, coming down in the basement, we've got a ceiling up there that needs to come down. There's some kind of pipes or something up in here that are covered up, but we can figure out a better way to hide those than that. This wallpaper needs to come off. I think we need to put some kind of a trim board underneath the drywall there. New stairs. I wonder if we do the same here. Something down here to clean this edge up too, maybe. This is a worthless hanger. All the wood comes off the walls. Everything, all the wood, junk, it's gone. Everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. It's garbage. Ceiling, looks like there's, geez, that ceiling was low. So that's a crawl space. Let's see, this is the kitchen. So that room Right next to the kitchen is on a crawl space. Nice. Yeah. I'm gonna figure out why this just like that. I don't know if that is something. This is probably, yeah, this would be the kitchen. This kitchen sink. I bet that pipe right there goes across. That's the one that comes out in the garage. I bet you $1. So that's good. Just need to confirm that so we can cut that stuff off. This thing, I bet this thing is full of junk, just bad, corroded. We probably should change those pipes. I mean, this copper is super corroded. Might be better off changing the lines from here up to PEX. That thing, we just need to make sure we're, I mean, this would be super easy to change to PVC also, if it's in the wall upstairs. I don't know where the vent is for that, but we could change it all the way down, quite honestly. Real easy with a Fernkill fitting down there at the bottom. To deal with the electrical. Oops, do I want to open this? Oh, it's like slate. Good luck getting that out of here. It's like a, oh, I bet you a pool table down here. And they said screw it. That's the slate from a pool table. I did not want to carry that out of the basement. I think we need to change all these windows to glass block. We need to figure out why that vent is blocked off. It probably needs to be reattached. That's my guess. Ductwork is a little ridiculous here. I mean, we got stuff blocked off and disconnected and tons of different sizes. So we need to inspect all the ductwork. I mean, the basement just needs scrubbed. There's, you can see where there's been a little bit of mold, a little bit of the block or the paint coming off. So we kind of need to scrub that. I think these kind of things right here where that, I mean, if we can leave it, if it's okay. This all needs to be repaired. Water here probably needs replaced. And this thing's even connected. That thing, oh yeah, that's your pull cues right there. Yep. This side's really bad with water. This is that front corner. Oh, this is where that the gutter's leaking and that thing is planter or whatever wing is real bad. So we need to get that fixed and replaced and get the water running away from the house. Make sure the dirt's correct. Slope's good. Fix the lighting down here. Blocks of wood off the walls. Need to scrape loose stuff off the block. Dry lock everything. Scrape the floors. Stuff over here looks like cardboard was stuck. I mean, that all needs scraped off and cleaned off so we can repaint the floors. More ductwork that's weird. And you got these little things going into big things. You got the stuff up here is just stuffed into a little thing, stuffed into a big thing. Good. Furnace doesn't look very old. It's high efficiency. Hopefully it's in good shape. Just needs a new AC. This is, all this wood stuff goes away. Ceilings all need cleaned up, cobwebs, all the junk. This stuff up here goes away. I mean, all these pieces of wood like this come off, all that stuff. All the random phone wires can go away, be cut out, thrown away. This is, yeah, this wall comes out. We can change this glass block to one with a dryer vent. I think this must be, let's see, the stairs come up. So the front door, I think the front door is kind of right over here. Go down the stairs. No, that's the kitchen. Yeah, the front door is right there. So this is towards the front of the house. Either way, it's a dryer vent on it. And then we just throw that pipe away. More just junk to clean out of the ceiling. It's just lots of the floors bad in places. This is sink drain for the hall bath. I mean, all these pipes are just, I need to do some sanding on this copper and make sure there's no bad spots that are gonna leak. This has been had a lot of leaks here. Piece of pipe. It's a duct work that goes over here and it's just disconnected. I bet one day it was connected over there in the master bathroom. Probably need to figure that part out. Gas line. Oh, gas meter's in the basement. I guess that's okay. This is the master shower. Right here, this new thing. They just eliminated the drain for the washing machine. Apparently whoever was living here wanted a nice shower, but didn't care if their clothes were dirty. Got all this copper here is really bad. Like the spray foam on that copper is probably eating holes in it. Like, so this goes up to the master shower, I'm sure. This is the hall bathroom. We can fix this. This stuff can all be cut out now. Ooh. And it'll be a vent up there, but we can tie into the vent easily and tie into this thing easily and change this out so we can get that drain attached where it needs to be there and do a new drain for the tub. You have to have a plumber come look at this stuff, that's my guess. All this lint needs to be fixed. And then, I don't know, fixed, cleaned. These wires are just shot. Nasty. I don't know what that goes to, that junction. It's all rusted. Real safe. We'll have to put a water here for washing machine. Put something on the wall here for a washing machine and redo this drain. So there's a nice pipe there to tie into. Oh, you know what? There isn't even a P-trap. Somebody didn't know what they were doing. And there's no P-trap on this shower. bet it smells in that shower every time they use it. Nice. Perfect. Anyway, more wood to get rid of. Wood here. Clean up the floor. We need to find a cover for this. Holy cow. So we're going to need to stick a vacuum down in that floor drain, suck out all that junk, and see if it works. Again, more ductwork. It's so weird to have this little 3-inch ductwork. Anyway, just need to make sure it's all good. Works. Yep, I bet that's the T. That went over to that pipe that goes outside. It's capped off, done, good, perfect. Forgot about this thing. This is a steam generator. So at some point, there was a steam shower. I don't know if there's still an outlet. That pipe there supplied water. This pipe here went up into the shower and put steam in it. My light's going dead. So that steamed up the shower. So that needs to be removed. There's electricity that needs removed and the pipes taken off. This cut off, capped right in here. This is what was underneath that piece of plywood that was on this corner. I bet one day they thought they would put a pool table down here, but it didn't fit. So they thought, let's smash the corner, make some room. So I think we need to fix this somehow. We can probably, I don't know. However, we need to put some, I don't think it matters to do any block work. I think we just kind of try to pack it with some concrete. Try to form it a little bit, put the board on the side and some fast setting stuff in there, and just have to build it up a little bit at a time. Stuff something down in there to hold things, and just kind of fill it up a little bit at a time, and smooth it out, paint it, call it a day.